Hi, I'm Maria from Chile. Before I tell you my amazing story, please click like and subscribe. When I was 3 years old, I realized that the only smart person in my family was Mom. She was the only one who understood me. My dad and my older sister Elena seemed to be super dumb. One time, Mom had left an apple pie on the counter, and the smell was driving me crazy. I couldn't reach it, so I ran over to Dad and said, "Dad, bye."
Okay. Bye.
No, bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Me? Bye.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Idiot. Bye. Bye. See me waving my hand? Go away. Bye.
I burst into tears and threw his slipper at him. Luckily for me, Mom came in just then. "You want pie, honey? Come with me." Mom realized that I had some trouble with my speech because I mixed up sounds and words, but Dad was just really mean about it. He said that girls should be perfect, and if not, they should be boys. One day, Mom took me to this nice doctor she worked for as a maid. He offered to give me free speech sessions for some months, and after that, I couldn't stop talking in perfect sentences, which also annoyed my dad.
Girls are meant to be seen and not heard, so shut up.
Soon after I turned 5, Mom announced at dinner that she'd enrolled me in a school.
Are you crazy? I'm not wasting money on her school.
You don't even have a job. I've been saving money for Maria, and she is going. She couldn't even speak properly till forever. Wake up, Mom. She's stupid. But Mom completely ignored them, and I was off to school the next day. Of course, Dad and Elena became even bigger jerks. Once I told Dad he'd spelled his name wrong on a school form, and he yelled at me.
Oh, you think you're smarter than your dad now? And it's not a mistake. I was planning to change my name tomorrow.
Wow, that was the stupidest thing I'd ever heard. But to be honest, I didn't think I was smart. I didn't understand most of the stuff we were studying in school. Once in the 5th grade, the teacher asked me why I hadn't done my worksheet. "I'm sorry, miss. My mom made me a sandwich last night, and I needed a tissue, but we didn't have any, so I rolled the worksheet around it, and it was the best sandwich I ever had. Want me to bring you some?" The teacher looked at me like I was crazy. Everyone started laughing, and someone yelled,
"Gosh, she's dumb." "Yeah, thank God she's pretty."
Well, yes, thank God for that. Boys were always trying to flirt with me as I grew older, which didn't sit too well with some girls. Once in the 7th grade, I was blocked in the corridor by Elena and her mean best friend, Amanda. "Listen, Maria, I'm sick of hearing my crush talking about how pretty you are, so I need you to go and tell him how dumb you are, okay?" "Yeah, just open your mouth and something stupid will come out for sure." That's what happens when you have an empty trash can instead of a brain. As the two laughed, I tried to push Amanda aside, but I swear I didn't remember I had a pencil in my hand, and she let out a very loud scream. The principal called my parents and let me off with a warning, but Dad lost it.
That's all she gets? I knew this school was for losers. This girl is insane and useless, and I'm putting her in a zoo.
The only person who's useless in our house is the one who sits and eats all day and hasn't earned a penny in 10 years.
Wait, are you talking about me? You suck. Good luck with your dumb daughter.
With that, Dad left us for good, and our lives became better. I wish he'd taken Elena too. I had a secret I really wanted to hide from her. You see, since I wasn't good at anything, I randomly signed up for the school's music club. But it turned out I was really good at singing. Now I was spending even less time studying and was learning songs instead. If Mom found that out, she would kill me. In the 8th grade, I was chosen to sing 3 songs on our cultural day, and I was so excited, I started singing.
Who run the world, girl?
I clapped my hands on my mouth. Why did I sound like a freaking man? I cleared my throat and started again.
Who run the world, girl?
And there it was, this deep, manly voice I'd never heard before. What was wrong with me? As everyone started laughing, I ran off the stage and went home in tears. I skipped school the next day, pretending to be sick. Later that evening, Elena came to my room with a food tray. Aw, poor Maria. Here, I got you some hot soup for your throat. Oh, thank you. Maybe it'll help you sound less like a man. You heard me? I wish. I wasn't there, but it's all anyone in the school can talk about. So what are you now, Maria or Mario? Shut up, Elena. Hey, watch it. Because if I tell Mom you've been spending all your time singing with other losers, she's gonna take you out of school. Now, where's that sweater of yours I really love? And with that, she picked it up and walked out. She was such a witch. The next morning when the bell rang, I opened the door to find my music teacher outside. I immediately pulled her into the coat closet to hide her from Mom. Miss, you have to go. My mom can't find out I've been singing. But my teacher insisted that my voice was special, and I had to come back to school to join a competition. She wouldn't leave till I said yes. When I went back to school, I was the butt of all the mean girl jokes. But suddenly, none of the boys wanted much to do with me either.
Hey, Mario, can you return that love poem I wrote for you? I want to give it to a real girl. I'm canceling our date, but you can come watch the game with me and the guys at boys' night.
As I sat down in the corner to eat alone, Elena and Amanda walked over to me. Wow, I never thought I'd see the day when you'd be sitting alone. Aw, we'll have lunch with you. And with that, Elena dumped a whole plate of spaghetti on my head. OMG, what is wrong with you two? Why do you hate me so much? Oh, you need a reason? I'll give you 100. Number 1, you are dumb, but pretty. And the other 99 are the same. You're even dumber than I am because all you want is the attention of some stupid boys. Well, they're all yours. Go marry them. Have their idiot babies. Whatever you do, just leave me alone. I stormed out of there angrily. I was walking down the hallway when I heard my favorite song from the music room. It was my teacher on the piano, and I started to sing along. And this time, it was just my usual voice. After that, I started training with my teacher for the competition, and she taught me how to tune both my voices to perfection. She was convinced I would win with my unique talent. But one day, when I was alone at home, I was practicing in my room when suddenly, Mom barged in.
Where's the boy?
What boy? Mom,
the boy who was just singing that cheesy song to you, and you were singing it right back. Stop acting, Maria. I heard you both.
I had no choice but to tell Mom about my singing and the dual voices. Just then, Elena came in and Mom was super mad at us both.
I don't break my back cleaning people's toilets, so you can go and be a dumb singer, Maria. I'm going to take you out of school if you keep getting such bad grades. And you, Elena, you knew all along and you hid this from me? You're both grounded for a week.
No matter how much we protested, Mom wouldn't hear another word. But there was no way I was missing that competition. A few days later, I sneaked out and my teacher drove me to the venue. To my delight, I won first prize and I was given a $1,000 check. And that was a lot of money in my country. Mom couldn't be mad at me now. But when I got home, I was in for a shock. There were 5 men in the lounge, twice as big as Mom.
This house isn't yours anymore. Your husband mortgaged this property long ago and we're taking over now. Get out.
Before we knew it, all our things were out on the street, and so were we. We were homeless, all thanks to the worst dad on the planet. We camped out in a nearby park for the night. As we lay down to sleep on some benches, I went to Mom and took out the check from my pocket. Mom, I went to the competition and won first prize. You can take this to the bank tomorrow, and we can pay for a place to stay till we figure out something. Mom looked shocked, and then she hugged me tight. Oh, Maria, this will really help me right now, so thank you. Come, sing for me. I want to hear you. Just then, I heard some sweet flute music from the distance, and I started singing that song in my style.
Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, eh.
When I opened my eyes, Mom looked stunned. Suddenly, we spotted an old man running towards us, holding a flute in his hand.
Wow, you're such an amazing talent. I've never seen someone singing like that. Who are you? And why are you here?
I told him we'd suddenly become homeless, and he immediately offered us a place in his house. When we got there, our jaws dropped open. It looked like a millionaire's mansion. I went to sleep on the biggest, softest bed I could ever imagine. In the morning, we discovered that the old man was a millionaire who came from a family of musicians. And what he said next left me shook.
I own my own music production company, Maria, and I want to give you a record deal. You're going to take the world by storm, I'm telling you.
Of course, I had to take up the offer. As Mom and I jumped for joy, Elena suddenly hugged me so hard I could barely breathe. Oh, my beautiful, talented sister, I knew you were special from the day you were born. I had to make a huge effort not to punch her face. I instantly shot to fame with my debut single, and suddenly, I was the talk of the city. In a few months, I was able to afford our own place and move out of the kind man's mansion. I hired house help for Mom and decided to enroll Elena and myself in a better school. But Elena was super jealous, and she couldn't hide it anymore. I don't need your charity, you dumb witch. I hate you. Always have, always will. I have a boyfriend now, and I'm moving out to live with him. And just like that, she left. And well, I can't say I miss her. I have my huge fans around the world to make it up to me.